onto your heels for me, and then just reaching all the way up towards the top end of your mat. As you draw your body along the ground, staying close to the floor, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then let's draw on up into a cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Let's draw the body nice and slowly up and along the ground. And then coming on up into your cat stretch, putting up through the shoulders, up into the upper back. And then take the head and the tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Let's again draw the body to pull up and along the ground. And now curling with your toes, sending the hips back and drawing the head down through your arms. Come on forwards into a high plank. And then let's bend the knees and sit all the way back down upon your heels. Bring the body to pull on up, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then as we curl the toes, lengthening off into your downward facing dog. Draw forwards to a high plank. And then let's bend the knees and gently release and sit back down upon your heels. Bring the body to pull up and through, curling with your toes, and stretching off into your downward facing dog. Draw forwards into a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up. And then as we curl the toes, lengthening off into a downward facing dog. Draw forwards to a high plank, and then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back. Couple more times. Bring the body to pull up and through, curling with your toes, and lengthening off into downward facing dog. Draw forwards to a high plank, and then bending with your knees and releasing and sitting it back. And one more time, bring the body to pull on up. And as we curl the toes, staying in that downward dog, let's just walk down the feet from one to the other. And just gently moving your hips a little from one side to the other. And just noticing the hamstrings, noticing your lower back muscles. Checking in with your energy today. And then let's come on down upon your knees and placing your right foot forwards. Taking down your right hand to the side of your foot. And let's bring the left arm to reach up and over, looking on up towards your hand and taking that lovely long side body bend. And then drawing your hand back down to the ground. Curling with your toes, lifting the back knee, pushing into the heel, raising your right arm, opening out, looking upwards towards your thumb. And let's come all the way back on down. Coming back on up with your upper body. Let's raise our arms, bring our arms up through towards the ceiling. We can take the right hand back behind the left if that feels good to do so. And just again, keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. And then letting go with your arms, moving back upon the back knee. Extending a little so we straighten the back line out if you can. And drawing your toes up a little. And now let's just stretch down through the ankles and the toes, pushing down in towards the floor with your foot. And then gently draw the toes back. Again, taking your toes downwards towards the floor. And gently drawing it back. And one more time, pressing downwards towards the floor. And then gently drawing it back. And then if we round up through with your back, coming up onto your knees, we'll come into a little side body bend. Drawing your arms nice and high, squeezing your head. Tuck your tailbone slightly under. Take a deep breath in. And on your out breath, side body release. Reaching out of your waist. And breathing in, come back up. And breathing out, taking that side body bend. Feel that release all the way down, lower back, into the waist, into latissimus dorsi. And then bring it on back and let it down. Stepping forwards with your left foot. And just taking down your left hand, down to the side of your foot. Bring your right arm to reach up and over. I stretch up through the side body. Now bring the hand back down, curling with your toes, lifting the back knee, pushing into the heel, and then raising your left arm, looking up. And bring the hand back down. Let's come back up with the upper body, raising your arms. Maybe taking the left hand behind the right, if that feels good to do so. And then releasing your arms all the way back on down. Moving back onto that back knee. Dig the heel in, draw your toes back. And let's just again push out through the tailbone, drop the shoulders back. Press down from the center of your chest. And then if we can, just going to stretch down through the toes, push them down in towards the floor, and then draw the toes back, really stretching through the ankle, taking the toes downwards towards the floor, and then gently drawing it back. And one more time, pressing down through the toes, and then drawing it back. Okay, let's round up through with your back. And let's come around onto your back. Bring your knees in together, switch yourself around. So I'm working with the ball today. If you have one, okay, we can join it in or we can work it into your practice. If you don't have one, don't worry. All right, you'll be able to work around it on most occasions. If you don't have a ball but you do have a cushion, okay, you might be able to do some of the positions incorporating that instead. Or a band, okay, so feel free to be creative. So if we can draw in the heels, and just about be able to find the heels with your fingertips. And let's just rock the lower back, just a little forwards and backwards. Seek out your imprint, notice how your back responds, and then releasing the back away. And just doing that a few times, working through the range of your lower back, settling to neutral, and bring the shoulders to pull up, and draw back down. And just again doing that a few times. Just noticing if your neck and your shoulders are a little bit tight today. Just reflecting. And then walking your shoulders down and away from your ears. Wriggle the neck out. And just coming into your deeper lateral thoracic breathing. So as we breathe in, ribcage widens. And then as you breathe out of your mouth, draw the navel back to the spine, pull up from the pelvic floor. And again, as you breathe in, the ribcage widens and the belly remains flat. As you breathe out, blow the breath out, a little bit of energy, like you're blowing down a straw. And then as you breathe out, we're pulling in. So connecting with your internal back strength, your transverse abdominis muscle. Thinking about working the body in your Pilates practice from the inside out. So just try and register that deeper breathing, that greater usage of your lung space, the re-energization of your body through the oxygenation of the blood, okay, and the oxygen going around the blood system. And as you work through your practice, just trying to be as present as you can be, okay? Now as we bring the hands back behind the head, let the elbows widen out towards the floor. We'll breathe in through the nose to gently nod the chin. As you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body, engage the core and lift from the centre of your chest. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower, engaging your core on the way back down. Breathe in through your nose, nodding the chin, and as you breathe out of your mouth, lifting, keeping a little space between your chin and your chest. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, engaging your core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and engaging with your core as you lift. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Okay, now if you wish to place your ball between your knees, we can incorporate that here. So breathing in, nodding the chin. As you breathe out to lift, squeeze the ball with your knees. Breathing in, let go. And again, breathing out, squeeze the ball on the way back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, squeeze the ball, engage the core as you come up. Breathing in, let go. And again, breathing out, squeeze the ball, engage the core and lower back down to the floor. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out and engaging with the core, we squeeze, we lift. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out, squeeze, engage the core and lower yourself back down. Again, breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, squeeze the ball, engage the core as you lift. Breathing in and breathing out, squeeze again on the way back down. If you want to make it just a little harder, pick the feet up. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, we take a little squeeze of the ball as we lift. Breathing in, let go. Again, breathing out, squeeze the ball as we lower back down to the floor. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, lift from the centre of your chest and maintain a neutral back. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out, squeeze on the way back down. Last one coming up. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, little squeeze as you come up. Breathing in, let go. Again, breathing out, little squeeze, engage the core and lower all of the way back on down. Okay, now I'm going to come up into your shoulder bridge. So just again, be able to find your heels with your fingertips. I'm going to do a basic level first, and then I'm going to use the ball. So deep breath in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, imprint the spine, peel the back away from the ground and come on up onto your shoulders. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out, lower the back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, imprint the spine, peel the back away from the floor, engage the core, but try not to clench your buttocks on this one. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower all of the way back on down. Breathing in and breathing out to ripple through the spine, peel the back away from the floor, come on up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and then breathing out as you lower. Okay, now if you do have a ball and you would like to incorporate it, I'm going to put your feet on top of it today. Okay, if you don't have the ball, please feel free to do an alternating heel lift. Now just to say, when we come up and onto the ball today, you are going to use the glutes, you are going to use the hamstrings. So if it gets too much, take the ball away, do the single heel lift. Deep breath in, as you breathe out, lifting your hips up, breathing in, and then breathing out, engage the core, lowering all the way back down, but still get that rippling of the back. So deep breath in, as you breathe out, ripple away through the spine, come up onto your shoulders, breathing in, then breathing out as you lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathing in, breathing out to ripple up through your spine as you lift, breathing in, and then breathing out, lowering vertebrae by vertebrae back down into the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, try not to let your ball go too far away from you. Keep the knees in alignment with your hips. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower all of the way back on down. Breathing in, breathing out to ripple all the way up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower all of the way back down. Last one coming up. Deep breath in, breathing out and lift up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out to lower all of the way back on down. Okay, take the ball away. Gently roll yourself across and over. And let's come around onto your forearms. I'm just going to stretch out the hamstrings there for you and the calves. So just take one leg out, give it a little bit of a stretch out. And then change the other leg. Alright, just if you were doing that last position with the ball, the hamstrings and the glutes do really work quite hard there. And relax. Okay, now I'm going to come up into plank. Straight away after that, we're going to be working into the glutes, which will mean that the ball will be in the correct position if we put it between the ankles now. Okay. If you're going to do your plank today on your on your knees, then you can put the ball in later. All right. Or if you don't have a ball, again, don't worry. So forearms are coming down towards the floor, pushing away, bracing the legs, and looking beyond your fingers. Set up your breath pattern, so you're breathing in and breathing out. 20 breaths coming up. Deep breath in and out, engaging and pulling up into the core. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. Gently lower yourself down upon the floor. Now I'm going to take the hands underneath your forehead, and we're going to work on lifting the heels in towards you, flexing your feet, then pointing your toes, squeezing the backside, and either just straightening your legs or lifting the legs a little off the ground. Okay, so you can of course do this without a ball in position. So as we draw in towards us, breathing in, as we press out and away, breathing out and lift. And again, let's breathe in, heels draw in, breathing out, point the toes, squeeze the backside, and if you can, lifting the legs. Again, breathing in, heels draw in towards you, and breathing out as we push away, point the toes, squeeze the backside, and lifting the legs. Again, breathing in, heels draw in, breathing out to press away, point the toes, squeeze the backside, and lifting the legs. Again, breathing in, heels draw in, breathing out to press away, point the toes, squeeze the backside, and lift. And again, breathing in, heels draw in towards you, breathing out, navel back to the spine, so really pull up through the belly as you lift the legs. Breathing in, heels draw in, and breathing out, let's push away, squeeze the backside, lifting the legs. Again, breathing in, heels in, breathing out to press away, squeeze and lift. Let's have 2 more of those. Breathing in, heels in, breathing out, press away, squeeze and lift. Good, one more time. Heels in, and breathing out to push away, squeeze and lift. Okay, now if we bring the ball in, bring it down to the right hand side of your body, and I'm going to work into breaststroke and then option to circle the ball around. Okay, if you want to work with that today. If you don't have a ball, you can still go through the motions with the arms. Okay, Feet turned in towards each other. And again, now this time we're going to release out your buttocks. Dropping your shoulders down and upon the floor. As we start here, breathing in, peel back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engage your core, lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. As we breathe out, lifting and hovering and turning the palms to open. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, let's lower all of the way back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as we lift. Breathe in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower all the way back. Breathing in, peel back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, draw the navel back to the spine and lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower all of the way back. Now, working with the ball, if you'd like to. Ball in the right hand. Breathe in, roll back down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core, we lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders come back down to the earth. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring the ball down by your side and let your shoulders come back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders come back down to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders come back down to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it back down and let your shoulders come back down. Last little bit coming up. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core, we lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Bring it out, breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders come down to the floor. And then we're just going to do a little bit of a chest opening stretch. So if we slide one hand out and along the floor, gently roll towards the shoulder, bring the knees in. So this is going to give us a welcome release for the back. And then raising the opposite hand if we can. And then come all the way back round upon your belly. Slide your other arm along the floor. Gently roll towards. Bring the knees in. And raise the opposite arm up. And then coming all the way back round. Alright, pop yourself back up and let's come back up and around to seated. So let's work towards rolling back next. I am going to work in with a half roll back with the ball as well. Alright, but I'll get you established with rolling back first of all. Okay, and today if you look at the half roll back, which I think is just a little bit more intense, you don't have to do it. You can carry on with what we're doing here. So as always, feel free to use a band around your feet. Feel free to use a cushion behind your back. Any of those things that just make you feel more confident is a good thing. As we breathe in, we've got the ribs widening. And then as we breathe out, we're going to suck back with the belly, imprint your lower back. Go back to about halfway there, breathing in. And then breathing out, engaging with your core. And we're sitting up nice and tall. Again, breathing in, the ribcage widens. As you breathe out, sucking the belly up underneath your ribs and slowly rolling you back. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging as we come back up. Again, deep breath in, ribs widen. As we go back, breathing out. Now again, if it's a good idea to do so, roll your lower back down in towards the floor. Breathing in and then breathing out to slowly bring your body back up. We'll do one more like that. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly working through for your imprint. Breathing in and then breathing out. And slowly working through that imprint as we come back up. And you can, of course, do a few more of those. I'm going to pop the ball just behind the back and bend the knees up next. So I'm going to be working on oblique twists on this one today. So the feet are going to be grounded to the floor. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just very gently tuck a little, roll back a little and look back to the elbow. And then breathe in, bring yourself back to the centre. Go the other way, breathing out, tuck under a little, work with the material of your ball, and breathing in as you come back on up. Again, breathing out as you twist, shoulders down, look back, and breathing in as we draw back up. Again, breathing out, twist, look back, and breathing in to draw back up. Now, if that's okay, maybe letting go with the arm and reaching towards the back corner of your mat. Breathing in, come back up. And again, breathing out, we turn, we look towards the back corner. Breathing in, coming up. Keeping the bottom part of your body as still as you can. Breathing out, reach. Breathing in to draw back. Breathing out to turn. Breathing in to draw back. Couple more, breathing out as we turn, breathing in and back, and one more time, breathing out to turn, and breathing in as we draw back. Okay, take away the ball and coming into triceps. So we've got the hands facing in towards you, opening back with your shoulders and your chest. As we dip into the hands, bending at the elbows, and then pressing your body gently forwards. As we go back, dip, breathe in. As we push forwards, breathe out and encourage the chest to rise. If you feel okay with lifting your body, straighten your legs, and then lock into the core first, and breathing out to gently lift the hips up from the floor, pointing the toes down, and breathing in as we lower. As we go up with this one, breathe out. As we lower, breathe in. Good. So keep going with whatever you feel is the best thing for you today. Alright, you do also have the alternative of coming onto your belly and maybe lifting your band off the back body. That will also work your triceps. So know your body. Know what's right for you today. Don't work into anything you're going to regret tomorrow. Okay? Especially these weight-bearing exercises. You know, you want to feel that you're holding well. So when we're lifting, keeping the chest open, and when we're dipping, pressing forwards with the chest open, the chin up off your chest. Keeping your posture check on. Okay, 2 more of whatever you're doing today. Breathing out, or breathing in to go back, and breathing out to dip forwards. And then we'll bring it back on down and just take a release for the shoulders and the back and the arms. So I'm sitting around. You don't have to sit cross-legged. You could sit back on a heeling, or you could have your legs out in front of you if you prefer. I'm going to lengthen through the fingers though, and as we reach back, just coming open and changing. So it doesn't mean that we have to find the fingers at this point. We just want to try and keep the posture on, keep the head up, and then see if we can encourage that range of motion while those muscles are really warm. Reaching on back, and reaching on back. Nice tall spine. Feel the abdominals pulling up underneath your ribs. Keeping your posture check on. Okay, we'll land on the stretch now. So maybe encouraging the elbow to pull down a little bit more. Maybe you're holding on to the fingers. And just really opening back with the chest. Like I said, you can, nice tall spine, nice long neck. And then swap it on over. So either give a little bit of encouragement to the elbow with your fingertips or hold on to your fingers behind your back. And then letting it go. Okay, so I'm going to bring you around onto your side from here. We're going to work into today, leg coming forwards, backwards, up, down and circle. So it's a really good thorough hip workout for you. So if you'd like to come around to one side, you can with this position either lay flat down or you can prop your head up, whichever feels better for you. I'm going to bring the legs just to come slightly forwards of your body, okay, like we do with front kick. So we've got the hips stacked up, top shoulder nice and relaxed, top leg coming up to hip height, and as you breathe in, flex the foot coming forwards. As you breathe out, point the toes, take the leg back and stop in alignment with your body. Breathing in as you raise the leg up, and breathing out as you press down with the leg, lowering it. Point the toes and start to circle the leg, drawing a circle on the other end of the room. Breathing in, keeping the core locked on, and breathing out, keeping the rest of the body still. Let's start again. Breathing in, coming forwards with your foot. Breathing out to point the toes as you go back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. And breathing out to press and resist on the way down. Now as you point the toes, circle the leg in the other direction. Okay, it will feel a little different. So we're breathing in and breathing out. Again, let's breathe in as you come forwards, flexing your foot. Breathing out to point your toes on the way back. Breathing in to raise your leg up. And breathing out, resist on the way down, breathing out. Point your toes, circle the leg, go the easier way for you. Okay, got about 4 circles. You're going to breathe in and out, and you're going to keep that core locked on so the rest of the body doesn't move. Alright, last one coming up. Let's breathe in as you come forwards, flexing your foot. Breathe out to point your toes, take the leg back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. And breathing out to lower your leg down. Circling the leg the opposite way this time, a slightly harder direction for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, and then catching the foot on the end and drawing the knee back for a quad stretch. And just keep breathing. Relaxing the muscle in for a better stretch. And then relax. And let's bring the body up onto your forearm. Let's tuck the knees slightly forwards of your body for your side bend. So as we open back with your shoulders and your chest, when we draw up, side bending, reaching out of your waist and all the way back down. So gazing straight ahead, keep your navel facing straight ahead. Reach as far as you can, nice long arm extension. Now you can either do a few more there on the forearms and the knees, or if you feel okay to go up onto your hand, you could incorporate your ball as well if you want to. And as you go over, you could maybe use it as an incentive to see if you could reach a little bit further. And then all the way back down. So as you go up, out with your chest here, so lifting up a little, get that side body bend. And again, breathing out and reach, hips draw forwards. A little half clench of your buttocks might help with that. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out as you reach. In as you lower. Last couple coming up if you can. Breathing out to lift. And lower. And again, breathing out as we push up. And lower. Okay. Let's come round and do the other side. Alright, so reposition yourself, head up or head down on this first one here. Legs slightly forwards of your body, that'll just help with your balance. And then if we can bring that top leg up to hip height. And when you're ready, breathing in, come forwards, flex your foot. Breathing out, point your toes as you take your leg back. Breathing in to raise your leg up. And breathing out, engage the core, lower the leg down. Then point your toes and have a nice, generous leg circle on the end there. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, let's breathe in as you come forwards. Breathing out to take the leg back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. Breathing out to lower that leg down. Circle the leg in the opposite direction. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, let's breathe in as you come forwards, flexing your foot. Breathing out to point your toes on the way back. Breathe in to raise the leg up. Breathing out, resist on the way back down. Circling the leg the easier way. And set up, good strong core connection. Breathing in and breathing out. And one more time. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out to take the leg back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. Breathing out to lower the leg down. Circling the leg the harder way this time. Nice big generous circles. Lock in the core. Keep the upper body nice and still. And relax. Okay, and just gather hold of that ankle, foot. Gently draw the knee back. Relax the shoulders. Deep breath in. As you draw the heel back, breathing out. And then let's release. Okay, we're going to pop on up onto the forearm. Pop the knees forwards of your body. Open back with your shoulders and chest. And then as we lift on up, breathing out, reaching up past your ear. And breathing in as we lower it back on down. And again, as we go up, breathing out and lift, reach over. And breathing in as we lower. Okay, so either carry on there. If you're coming up onto your hand, if you're using your ball, incorporate everything. So nice, lovely, strong line through the body. Okay, and as you come on up, breathing out, going to reach on over as if you're sliding your body between two panes of glass. So as we come up, really lock into the core center, lift and reach out of your waist, breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out, and we lift, reaching out and through, breathing in. And again, engaging with your core. Hips draw slightly forwards, a little bit of a half clench as you draw your hips slightly in before. Okay, before you go, pull in, lift up, reach over, and back down. And again, breathing out, engage your core, lift. Last couple coming up, breathing out, engage the core and reach. And lower, one more time, breathing out, a big old push, lift up, reach over, and all the way back down. Okay, come around to a seated position. hop in your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Now let me just give you another option today, okay? You can of course go with what we always do. We reach across, we take the opposite arm across, lovely stretch for quadratus laborum. Alternatively, what you could do is push your ball out and along the left leg. So my elbows are a little bit bent at the beginning, but I'm going to straighten my arms out and then push the ball down along the leg, then pull it on back, okay? So as you press it away, push and draw it back. But again, try to really push down so you get that stretching for latissimus dorsi. Alright, but you can, like I say, you don't have to keep coming forwards and backwards. If you would prefer just to hold the stretch, you really like that stretch, you keep going. Alright, I'm just giving a few options here. Okay, last couple of pushes if you're rolling. And then we'll swap legs. Alright, so either just reaching across with your left arm, taking your leg, or point your toes down on your right leg. And then with your hands on the ball, breathing out, press the ball forwards, and then draw it back. Just breathing out, press it forwards, breathing in and back. Okay, just sometimes it's nice to keep moving. You know, it doesn't suit everybody to always be on a static stretch. Just getting something else out of your body on occasions, breathing out. And those of you rolling, just a couple more rolls now. Back on. Alright, I'm going to bring you around onto your back for the 100. If you want to incorporate your ball, we could on this occasion now bring the ball between the ankles. Okay, so every time you breathe out, you're going to give a little squeeze. You can do this, your 100 obviously, with your knees bent. You don't have to have your legs straight. If you can though, find that you've got a neutral back. Alright, shoulder blades are on the floor, the collarbone sits open. And then if it feels okay, we can raise the head and shoulders perhaps. We can maybe pat the air. But if your neck's a little bit sensitive today, just pop your head up on a little cushion. Alright, and remain there. The most important thing here is that as you breathe in, you really open up, coming back to where we started. As you breathe out, you really pull up into the core. And what we're doing here with the legs, as you get stronger, you can take the legs further away so that you challenge your core a little bit more. Again, I'll leave that up to you. And then we're going 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 5, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back down. Okay, and just relax your neck, relax your shoulders a little. Now I'm going to work next into heel dig. Okay, and I'm going to give you the option of placing the ball, if you've got one, underneath your tailbone. So when we come up onto the ball here, it's going to, again, destabilise us slightly and your balance. But again, please remember you can be completely flat on the floor. So we bring the feet up, one and then the other, flexing out with your feet. And as you dig one heel away from the body, breathing out. And as you come back up, breathing in. Breathing out, engaging with the core to dig down. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out and drawing the navel back to the spine. Breathing in. So we're not going quite to the floor. You're just hitting mid-air, holding back tightly through the belly. Now this is, as I've said before, working your abdominals lower to upwards. Okay? You can stay with this today. I'm going to give the option, I'm going to move the ball in just a moment, I'm going to give you the option of working to baby imprint or baby reverse curl, and then potentially using the ball or using a block or a cushion to work into your rollover. Again, you don't have to, you can stick with this. So I'm going to replant the feet to the floor and just move the ball slightly higher. Then I need you to bring your arms down by your sides to keep the ball into position. We bring the feet up, pointing the toes, and then breathe out to tilt, and breathe in to draw back to the centre. Breathing out to tilt, making the abdominals work, and breathe in back to the centre. Breathing out a little tilt, breathing in, but make the abdominals do the work there. Breathing out, tilt, breathing in. So that's a baby reverse curl. Now the full rollover, which you can do off the ball, we take the legs up towards the ceiling, breathing in to prepare, and breathing out to send the legs upwards. Breathing in to separate, and then breathing out to slowly come back down. Hopefully your ball's still there, you've held it in position, and then you come back to the centre point. Breathing in, breathing out to send the legs up and over. Breathing in to take the legs to separate, and breathing out to slowly come back down and bring the legs together at the end. Now, if you don't need to use the ball to help you over, do it without. All right, I know some of you can do this without. So we have the legs up towards the ceiling, breathing in, out as you peel the legs upwards, breathing in to separate the legs, and breathing out to slowly come back down. Working through the spine, bring the legs together at the end. Breathing in, control the lift. Breathing in to separate. And then breathing out as we slowly lower the back down, vertebrae after vertebrae, and legs together at the end. Again, breathing in, out to slowly send the legs up. Breathing in to separate the legs. And breathing out to slowly roll all the way back on down. And the legs together. Alright, last one of whatever you're doing. In as you open the legs, breathing out, slowly coming back down. And bring the legs together at the end. Okay, we can ground the feet. Again, take time, but gently come over to one side. Pop yourself back up to seated. Last one here today, want to work out into your saw. If you want to, if you have got your ball, let's incorporate the ball. Now what I'm going to do with it today is when I bring it over, I'm going to use it to reach, come up, back to the middle and change and reach across if you want to. If you think that's too complicated, okay, just use your arms. Alright, so sitting up nice and tall, ball in one hand. Take a deep breath in, rotate your upper body. As you breathe out, rounding through your spine and reaching across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out to come back to the middle. Bring that hand in, take the ball. Breathing in as we turn. And breathing out to reach across and over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out to reach in. Breathing turn. Breathing out to stretch across and over. Breathing in to come up. And breathing out to bring your hand back. Bring that arm back. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out to reach across and over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out to bring the ball in. Open the chest. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to stretch it on over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, receive the ball. Take the arms open. Breathing in, turning. Breathing out to stretch it across and over. Breathing in, come back up. Breathing out, receive the ball. Open the chest. Breathing in, turn. Breathing out, stretch it across. Breathing in to come back up. Receive the ball. Take it open. Breathe in. And out, reaching across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, receiving the ball. Last set, coming up. Breathing in. Breathing out to reach across. Breathing in to come back up. Take the ball, open the chest. Breathing in, turn. And breathing out to reach across and over. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out back to the middle. And we're going to release. Now, the last one I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of stretch work on your back. The stretch work I'm going to do is going to be with the ball between your shoulder blades, and we're going to open the chest back. Alright, it's a slightly different stretch than we usually use. So bend your knees up, lower yourself back, and then once you get there, open out with your shoulders, your neck, take your head to the floor if you can, and let the elbows draw back. So you really get that expansion of your pectoral muscles. Now if this is not comfortable for you, okay, please feel free to come up, have your hands underneath your knees and go into a stretch that way, okay, just gently drawing back into the lower back stretch. If it's okay with you, like I say, just try and let the shoulders drop back a little bit more. Almost, if you can, activate a slight squeeze of the shoulder blades towards the ball. And with this one, you've got your knees bent, feet on the floor, so you're nice and grounded. Alright, now gently take your hands back to your thighs, and if you can, slowly tuck the head in and roll yourself back on up. Come round to the seated position of your choice. Good. Bring one arm across the body, take the other arm up and underneath, unify the elbows and coming into your eagle arms. And then release it back down, and we'll swap. Bring the elbows in, snap them together, either take your hands back to back or find the base of your thumb, bring your arms up. And then bring the arms down, and again going back the other way, so really expand the chest. Clasp your fingers, draw the head down. And tucking your chin slightly towards one side of your collarbone. Into the middle. And the other side of your collarbone. Into the middle, bring the head up and lower down one ear towards one shoulder. Into the other shoulder. And then coming back up. Let's let those arms come forwards. Little stretch between the shoulder blades. As you come up, using your abdominals to bring you up, breathing out, we'll open it out wide. Okay, and again, bring the arms forwards, take a deep breath in, come on up. As you breathe out, open back. One more time, bringing those arms forwards. Breathe in, come on up. Breathe out, open back. Give those shoulders a little shake off. Very, very well done today, everybody. Okay, hope you feel good.